Hey guys, it's Vlogmas day 25, the last day of Vlogmas. So, we found a dog last night. Well, my mom did. She woke me up at like 2 in the morning. I was not happy. Little tiny puppy. Well, not puppy, but definitely young. Super cute, super friendly. And we put it in a crate. It's on my back porch right now. Unfortunately, like, I don't know where this dog came from. I don't know what this dog has. And like, I love animals, but I'm not gonna risk Hugo's life, like as far as his immune system being compromised from the chemo, you know. Dog doesn't look like it has fleas. It looks like it was an indoor dog, but you never know, like kennel cough or something like that. So it's in like a large crate in my back porch with like food and water, and I've been like checking on him. Super friendly. Hopefully we can find the owners, because I can't keep it. Like Luna especially will eat it. It's too small. I'll show you guys the dog in a little bit. So now it's like I have to take 3 dogs outside on a leash at supper times, several times a day. What is my life right now? My stepdad is here. I don't know. When he came in, like Hugo has never been like so happy. Like he was the happiest to see him, even happier than to see my sister. Like he literally like ran across the room and like didn't have any issues walking. He's had issues since then, of course, and before then, but he was just like determined. It's cute. I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas.
It doesn't focus? Yeah. Do it, the little thing in the front.
The little thing in front.
The little feet. The little peanuts
But
feet.
it's not focusing.
So this is the dog. So I'm gonna go walk around and see if I can find his owners. So, trying to find the owners. Super cute though. If not, we'll find them at home. So I am back to decluttering. Doesn't matter that it's Christmas, we're gonna get to it. So this is actually the dog's like bin. So I actually got rid of a lot of stuff. So this top bin has their heartworm pills, like some supplements, their toothpaste, a pack of gloves. I like to keep gloves just because, you know, since I used to work at a vet's office, I just got so accustomed to especially giving baths with gloves and also cleaning the ears and stuff like that. It just makes you like more willing to go the extra mile and into places that you might not want to always stick your hand. So if you know what I mean, you know, cleaning the butt area and stuff, you can get all up in there and not even have to like think twice. So in here there were so many old bottles of like antibiotics and things like that, even from my previous dog, that like I just did not have the heart to get rid of. But you know, it's really important to go through bins, even your memory bins, like over and over and over, because each time you're going to look at something and be like, you know what, I don't really need to keep that. Why am I keeping a bottle of pills that just reminds me of my previous dog, specifically her struggle with cancer? You know, I want to remember her the way that she was when she was happy and healthy. Like, why do I want to remember like the sad times? You get what I mean? I mean, obviously I still remember the sad times, but you get what I mean. So in here, just supplements. All of these were jam-packed, so I'm pretty happy. This drawer is bath stuff, ear cleaner. This is like the leash that I use when I bathe them outside, poopy bags. And this is the drawer that I actually pared down a lot, but you guys are still gonna think it's out of hand, and it's because, yes it is, it's super full. All kinds of leashes, collars, gentle leaders, the harness kind, the mouth kind, just because like my dogs are pretty terrible on walks. Hugo's actually a lot better than Luna is. She's a nightmare, and gentle leader, like either one does nothing for her. And some of these are collars that they've already used. I basically had every single collar from their entire life, and I'm gonna part with it because a lot of them were so used and dirty, and I'm never gonna put it on them again. Like some of these like still are in decent condition, but I tend to like to put like a new collar on and something fresh and pretty. But there's like, you know, the prettier leashes that don't really give much control. These are my favorite leashes. If you have a dog that pulls, this is amazing just because it hurts your hand less because it's cushiony, and this leash has a double end, so like it's got a long one and then it also has another handle closer to the dog, so if you want to keep them close without having to wrap the leash around your arm, if that makes any sense. So I was keeping all of the collars as memories, but like honestly I look at them and I don't really remember when they were from, you know? And I have so many pictures of video, which is very different than with my previous dog, because when I had my previous dog, it was most of her life was before pictures and video were a thing on cell phones, you know? So I don't have as much like I do with these dogs. Like I have plenty of pictures of these dogs with every single collar. I have video with every single collar, and my favorite collar on Hugo is a red collar. So he has so many of them, and like honestly, I would never be able to remember which is which. So I saved a couple of them, but I got rid of, I think, like 15 collars between the two of them. I know I need to paint my nails. They're like all like gross and stained from wearing dark nail polish so much. I know. So yeah, this is the most full one. But yeah, so I downsized that a lot. This is the Hugo update. We got him to eat at least a decent amount. We made some eggs and stuff. And Luna, you want to say Merry Christmas? She's like, it's not Christmas because we don't have a Christmas tree. Okay, so my plan, I wouldn't say it's a sneaky plan because I'm telling you guys obviously, but because there was no Christmas trees left, but I'm so still wanting to do like a photo of us because I don't know if this is gonna be his last Christmas. My mom was like, well, let's get a fake tree, but they're pretty pricey. And she's like, you know, if you go the day after Christmas, it's 50% off. And I was like, no, I don't know, wait. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go, I think tomorrow, and get a super discounted tree. We're washing their like little Christmas clothes and things like that, and we'll take our picture later this week. And honestly, it's probably for the best because the last thing I want to do is, while he's like not feeling that great after the chemo, like put the stress of like, you know, getting clothes on him and taking a photo or whatever. You know, it's better if we wait a few days. You know, I didn't foresee this happening, of course, so like how could I ever expect this? Also, I know in my last vlog I did mention that I was hesitant about doing the GoFundMe. I wasn't sure, but you know, I kept seeing comments about it, so I went ahead and set one up, and it was in the description box, but in case you guys didn't see it, I'll put it in this description box. Today is the last day of Vlogmas, so I probably won't be vlogging. I do have some like vlog footage from like months ago that might go out, but as far as daily vlogging, it's not gonna happen until January 2017. I know I'm gonna miss it because I've gotten into a rhythm, but I kind of wanted to have like a separation between Vlogmas and my year of vlogging rather than just going straight through, because I want it to be like January 1st is like episode 1 kind of thing. And I was like, I don't want to call them episodes, but like, do you know what I mean? Like 1, 2, like, and then I felt like if I kept going through with Vlogmas, it was just wouldn't make sense. It's like, oh, so you're doing a year and a month of vlogging, you know? But obviously you guys can keep up with me on Snapchat and Instagram stories. I'll probably be doing more of that since I'm not vlogging. So yeah, so if you guys want to donate, feel free to donate. If you don't want to donate, don't donate, but at least take a look at the page. And if you guys have any feedback or things that I should add to it, definitely let me know. I wrote a lot of text and I didn't want to write so much that people aren't going to read it, you know? I did link to the videos of, you know, when I took him to hospital and stuff like that, so I wouldn't have to like type out the story again of like what happened. You know, people could just watch it if they're interested. But, you know, I did put up on there like the actual invoices that I had to pay, that it's like over $2,700, and he was there for 16 hours. Mainly because the diagnostic stuff is very, very expensive, you know? Because like even if you had like a massive tumor that you can see visibly, you still have to, you know, take a sample from that tumor, test it, and then you still have to do like an ultrasound and, you know, x-rays to see if it's spread anywhere else, because that really determines whether or not you're gonna, you know, what your options are for treatment. So I put the invoices on there so that it's very transparent. I plan on putting, since he has to have chemo every week, I'll be putting up the invoice every week, just so that people know, you know, not only that I'm not like lying. You know, I feel like I read a lot of GoFundMes and people are like, how do I know that this money is actually going to what I'm paying? Like, I don't know, people always look at it such a negative way, and they're always trying to like believe that whoever's doing the GoFundMe is lying. It's like, I mean, I don't know. So, you know, I'll be putting up the invoices, that way you can see that not only is he going, but I'm not lying about how expensive it is. And, you know, that way people, I guess, feel more secure that the money is actually going to his treatment. He is getting the treatment that he needs. And of course I'll post updates and things like that. And once the vlogs start again, you know, you guys will get to see him. Every vlog is not gonna be about him, if you get what I mean. It's just gonna be about my life. Obviously he's in it. His main updates are gonna be through vlogs. Like, you know, taking him to his appointments and all that stuff. But yeah, also tomorrow, I'm not working tomorrow, so one of my big things for tomorrow is to go to the grocery store now that I have a fridge, because, you know, I want to get stuff for me because, as a lot of you guys know, I have my own health thing going on that I need to be eating better for. You know, I had my biopsy 2 weeks ago, so Tuesday I should be getting good or bad news. So yeah, also, you know, I freshened up on the cancer diet that I had my previous dog on, and you know, it's a lot of obviously like fresh foods and whatnot. And the diet that I found a few diets. Some of them are like, oh, go all raw, but I've actually found a lot of research that would recommend not going all raw, because a dog that's undergoing chemotherapy has a compromised immune system, and if you give them raw meat, they're going to be susceptible to E. coli and all the stuff that can be found in raw meat, which you could eliminate the issue by cooking it. The idea behind dogs eating raw meat is like in the wild, that's what they would eat. But in the wild, the animal is like killed, and then they eat the animal. In our world, the reason why there is contamination is because of the processing of it. Taking apart the animal and like feces stuff actually accidentally getting on there, or the contamination of the hands. It's very different, you know. In the wild, there's not necessarily that contamination. I'm just rambling now, but yeah, so that's gonna be a pricey thing, you know. I hope that I can maintain like his treatments and stuff. At some point, there's only so much credit you have and that you can take out. And he does have insurance, but like I said, it doesn't cover everything, and you have to pay it up front. So if it ever comes to the day where I don't have the credit or whatever available, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I hope it never comes to that. Like, I'm frantically cleaning up and organizing so I can start like laying things out and listing them on eBay in case I don't get any support on GoFundMe. I'm kind of like not even looking at the page because I don't want to be like disappointed. So I'm just kind of letting it do its thing. And yeah, so I'll be listing things on eBay, selling things on eBay. Other ways that you can help out if you don't want to donate, I'll leave other links in the description box. I am a part of the Amazon affiliate program, so if you're like me and you buy a lot of stuff from Amazon, and maybe you don't necessarily want to donate, you can always use the Amazon link in the description box when you make your Amazon purchases. I know it's an extra step, and honestly, it's like pennies. It's pennies on the dollar, but a lot of people shop on Amazon, and if you're like me and you buy a lot of things, like every little bit counts, you know. So if you don't mind taking that extra step, maybe bookmarking that Amazon page, and when you go to Amazon, like when you're gonna go shop on Amazon, you know, you going through my link, that way, you know, I can make a small amount from that. I'll put other affiliate programs that you guys might be interested in that I am a part of, that if you're gonna make a purchase, like, you know, consider using my link or code. That way it's a little more money, which is not lining my pockets. This is gonna go back to Hugo. I'm happy to do it. It's a part of being a dog owner.